Trigger happy.
I will participate with no law and order.
Trigger happy.
This channel has been known to trigger leftists and trolls alike. Proceed with extreme caution. You have been warned.
By the way, you guys suck for letting a homeless man, he didn't even ask me for food. You guys suck.
The grandson of Mayor Frank Jackson reached a plea deal with prosecutors today.
Grant was arrested yesterday on the Ashley Ridge High School campus. It's where he works as a security guard and the girls' basketball coach.
The arrogance that led him to expect that I owe him something, or something I'll never
Police found a .40 caliber pistol inside Jackson's truck.
Still don't believe that I'm the coach here at North Charleston.
Solvers have learned the Urban League has been investigating Bradley for allegedly sending sexually inappropriate texts to multiple co-workers.
Right there, remove it now. Please, forget about this guy. He's done.
Sir, can you please leave premises?
Can I finish my food?
I was scared that my political career was over before it started. He was much more established than I was. It was investigated. It turned out he had sexually harassed several other young women at the state capitol.
People judge you, they don't believe you, they ask what you did to influence the abuse.
You know what you're doing is wrong. You know that already. Deep inside you, you know that.
House back in 2005 says he can't tell me why Bradley left, but we know allegations of sexual harassment followed Bradley at his next job.
I am the law!
Damn!
Now YouTube censored.
I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
Ma'am, he didn't ask me for money.
Okay. It's not just you, alright? So, what they wanted to do, they wanted to trespass. So after you have the link there, okay, you can't come back on for this ever again. Okay, alright. Got my ID on you?
By the way, you guys suck for letting a homeless man, he didn't even ask me for food. You guys suck. You guys suck. I'll never be back here. You guys suck. He didn't even ask me for food. I brought him from outside. You guys suck for giving him a trespass. Yes, you did. You suck. You suck.
Sir, please.
So what?
Calm your voice. That's what I'm asking.
This is how I talk. I talk loud. If the officer has a problem with that, the officer's gonna arrest me.
Sir, you're being disorderly.
I'm not being disorderly.
Yes, you are.
The guy he didn't ask me for food. And I saw him across the street and I brought him over here and gave him food.
Okay, we're here because apparently he's asked multiple people, okay? Multiple people have complained. So it's not just you, okay? If management is asking you to quiet down,
I'm just asking you to quiet down. I don't even know what's going on, but you're yelling.
What's going on is you suck.
That's inappropriate.
You suck.
And
Yeah, I brought him over. I brought him over.
Sir,
as soon as they saw him, no. He's not getting food. He's not getting food. I paid for his food. He's getting food.
Sir, calm down. I understand your compassion for others. I do. But you do not have to raise your voice like that. Especially to me,
If
because
I
I
ever
haven't
come
done
back
anything
here
yet.
again, I ain't never coming back here again. Hell no.
That's fine with me. But right now, you do need to calm your voice. That's all.
That suck.
last name is Davis, first name James, date of birth 1948.
I got my job in the kingdom. I got to get on down there and get it.
And I'm not stopping you from doing that. I've got to put this trespass on you.
Okay, I won't come back tomorrow.
Crazy motherfuckers. McDonald's in Myrtle Beach. I bring a homeless guy from right here, bring him to eat, bring him inside. As soon as they see him, they tell him he can't eat. They call the cops for trespassing. The guy did nothing wrong. As soon as they saw him.
Right there, remove now. Please. Forget about this guy. He's done.
Sir, can you please leave premises?
Can I finish my food?
No, you have to leave right now.
Can I get a refund for my food?
You out.
Can I get a refund for my food?
No, you cannot.
It's not me. I'm not civil court. 10-4, can you place an indefinite trespass on me from this property?
Can I get a refund for my food if I can't finish my food?
I cannot do that. I just explained to you I'm not civil court. Okay? He wants you removed. You have to go. That's all. You can take his name.
Can I get his name, please?
Yep.
Can I get your name, please? Can I get your name, please?
That's nasty.
I would like you to leave, sir.
Hey, can you just provide us with information?
I'm getting kicked out of here because I gave a homeless guy food, by the way, guys. Just so you know, I gave a homeless guy food. They're kicking me out. Yes, because you need to kick him out.
You're being disorderly.
No, because I'm being loud, because I'm telling you what you did was wrong.
Hey, listen, you have to leave. You have to leave.
Yeah, I'll probably end up going to jail. That's what's going to happen.
You're not going to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm asking you nicely.
Yeah, I want to sit here and finish my food. So then I want a refund.
You don't have that.
But when
I'm
I'm
not here to argue with you. I am the law. I am the law. I am the law. I am the law.
Members of the Urban League's board have been meeting and are expected to tell Sean Bradley he may need to resign or face termination as early as tomorrow. And now we can also confirm allegations of Bradley sexually harassing women go back to his time at the state capitol in 2005.
The arrogance that led him to expect that I owed him something was something I'll never forget.
We've agreed to protect this woman's identity, but she had just started working at the state senate in 2005 when she says Sean Bradley offered to take her to this former sushi restaurant. She says Bradley soon informed her she only got her job because of a state lawmaker Bradley was close to.
And because that was his friend, and I'll never forget his exact phrase, he said, "The way I see it, you owe me, and I want a kiss. I'm going to the restroom, and when I come back, you better be ready to pay up."
She didn't wait for Bradley to come out of the restroom.
The next day I was at the state capitol reporting him to the chief of staff.
Within weeks, she says Bradley was forced out, but the experience still haunts her. She wrote about it on her Facebook page in October as the Me Too movement was taking off. "I was scared that my political career was over before it started. He was much more established than I was. It was investigated, and turned out he had sexually harassed several other young women at the state capitol. He soon no longer worked for the speaker. I still see him around Denver. I pretend not to know him, but I smile. #MeToo.
When you sexually harass a woman at her place of employment, you're messing with her life, her livelihood, her ability to put a roof over her head, feed her children, feed herself.
The problem solvers have learned the Urban League has been investigating Bradley for allegedly sending sexually inappropriate text to multiple coworkers.
I think they're very brave. I think they did exactly the right thing.
We have not been able to reach Sean Bradley for comment. His boss at the State House back in 2005 says he can't tell me why Bradley left, but we know allegations of sexual harassment followed Bradley at his next job, the Colorado League of Charter Schools, and obviously now with the Urban League. The board president tells me he will have an announcement tomorrow on Bradley's status with the civil rights organization. Rob Lowe, Fox 31.
I am the law.
I am the law.
I am the law.
The law!
I am the law.
I am the law!
I am the law, okay? You need to get your stuff and leave. That is all, okay? You want a refund, you gotta go through corporate. I am not corporate. I am here to tell you, get your stuff and leave.
Can I get my receipt, please? I want my receipt.
You got it? You got it?
No, I don't. I didn't get a receipt. May I get a receipt, please? No, I did not get a receipt. Can I get a receipt, please? Do you mind reprinting me my receipt, please? McDonald's in Myrtle Beach. I'm getting kicked out for giving a homeless guy food.
Right here on your tray. All right.
You guys suck, though.
34 minutes. Actually, it's 40.
Come, I'll buy you food somewhere else. Come on, let's go somewhere. Come on. Come, jump in my car. Come on. I know you didn't. You don't need to. That's stupid. You know what you're doing is wrong. You know that already. Deep inside you, you know that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's very wrong.
A high school security guard and basketball coach is out on bond tonight. Tron Grant is charged with criminal sexual conduct with a minor.
Officials say he had sex with an underage student 11 years ago. Grant is the head girls basketball coach at Ashley Ridge High School. Caroline Balchunas is in the studio with details in the case. Grant was arrested yesterday on the Ashley Ridge High School campus. It's where he works as a security guard and the girls basketball coach. Tron Grant started working for the Charleston County School District in 2006.
The arrest affidavit says in the fall of that year, Grant had sexual intercourse with a former 15-year-old student. The victim says it happened twice, once in Grant's vehicle and once at his apartment. At the time, Grant was working at Baptist Hill High School as a student concern specialist. Before working at Ashley Ridge, Grant also worked and coached men's basketball at North Charleston High School. In a 2013 interview, he was excited for the opportunity.
Still don't believe that I'm the coach here at North Charleston.
Investigators say a witness confirmed the victim's story.
It does become a little bit of he said, she said, but most often we see that there's only 4 to 8% of false reports, and individuals wait so long because of the stigma.
Caitlin Brewer, president and CEO of Darkness to Light, says it's not unusual for a victim to come forward years, even decades later.
Stigma is completely associated with abuse. There are many societal issues associated with coming out and being a survivor. People judge you, they don't believe you, they ask what you did to influence the abuse.
Brewer says 90% of abuse occurs by someone loved and trusted by the victim or the victim's family, including mentors and coaches. She says their call volume has gone up since the Me Too movement started late last year.
It's important to know that this movement has allowed people who have held that secret for years the comfort to be able to address, what happened to them publicly.
A spokesperson for Dorchester District 2 says Grant was placed on paid administrative leave yesterday. Grant has no prior criminal record.
The grandson of Mayor Frank Jackson reached a plea deal with prosecutors today that could erase felony gun charges. Frank Jackson Jr. was arrested in June following a traffic stop. Police found a .40 caliber pistol inside Jackson's truck and charged him with carrying a concealed weapon and improperly handling a firearm. Today's plea deal allows Jackson to enter a diversion program that could erase any convictions after 1 year.
Well, the mayor has said his messages were too familiar and unprofessional. The question for HR professionals is, was it more than that? Here are a few of the mayor's text messages to Denver Police Detective Leslie Branch Wise. You look sexy in all that black. Loved the short do. You make it hard on a brother to keep it correct every day. And in this one, he asks her if she's taken pole dancing classes.
Would he have also sent a message to a male detective and asked if he took Chippendale classes?
HR consultant Nora Burns with HR Undercover says she thinks this is enough to warrant an investigation.
Sexual harassment doesn't have to include physical contact, and banter, sexualized banter, is part of the definition of sexual harassment. And in this case, he's the boss. He's like the big boss, the main boss. And that adds a higher level of complexity to any sexual innuendo.
Burns says sexual innuendo, comments, jokes, or messages can create a hostile work environment.
I think that sexual harassment goes to the eye of the receiver. So it's not in the intent with which the message was sent. It's in how it is received. His perspective may be, this feels inappropriate, but I think it's a different eye when you're a woman reporting to a man in a position of power and who is sending you sexualized messages.
And those types of messages were repeated with what appears to be a limited response. If Nora was investigating.
So I would look to see if there was any pattern, but especially given the political nature of this, it has to be addressed very swiftly.
And Nora Burns also believes the mayor needs training, and she said she hopes all corporations and government agencies will provide sexual harassment prevention training at least yearly.
Now, if someone feels harassed by a boss, they sometimes don't know who to report it to.
Yeah, and that is an issue that we have heard a lot in the last year, and many times actually fear retaliation. We've heard that a lot in the last few months with the Me Too movement.
Yeah. We're also hearing that the city of Denver is now looking toward putting that sexual harassment training in place as soon as possible.
And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow us on the usual media for more interesting information like this.
Channel moderators are Jershax and Michael Thomas. Thanks for your diligence and dedication.
Fight their asses.